on the 19th, 18th and 19th of November, right? So it will be a full day event. It's an online event. So the event will be from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on both the days, right? So all of you must be thinking, what is the problem that you are solving? So going in line with the every year's design hackathons process, the theme for the DH23 will be announced on 18th November between 10 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. All right. So what happens is, once the theme is announced, we will also give you briefing in terms of how to interpret the theme. And most importantly, a very important skill as individuals you all have to develop is finding problems. So we will tell you, based on the theme, how you can find a problem, not just a problem, but a problem that is worth solving. That means that, let us say you are putting 2 days of effort. So you should be investing that amount of time and effort to solve a problem that is worth solving, which means that by solving that problem, you are able to affect the life of millions of people. Only then it is worthwhile to solve the problem, right? So we will be briefing you how to do that. So in DH 2023, it is very, very special because in the other design hackathons, of course, there is emphasis on understanding empathy and approaching problems with empathy. And also you are exposed to the design thinking process. But what is very, very special in DH 2023 is that we will be teaching you the tools like ChatGPT and few other visualization tools to help you speed up your problem solving process, right? Now, AI had been a new addition to the world since last 8 months, and there is so much of buzz that is happening, and there is so much of productivity also that can happen by leveraging these tools. And the best part is we can leverage these technological tools to solve complex problems through the process of design thinking, right? So a lot of participants might be having a question that maybe I don't know coding, how do I use ChatGPT? Or maybe some of you have already used. So whether you are familiar with these tools or not, either with the process of empathizing with people or the design thinking process, we will teach you step by step through a series of activities all through the workshop, right? So, so what we will be doing in these 2 days is you will learn and also implement your learning to solve complex problems. Now, complex problems are, the definition of complex problems are like wicked problems. Okay, so this is actually a term given by the pioneers of design thinking. So what they call as wicked problems are those problems where there is no specific yes or no as an answer. So the solution is also very complex, since the problem is also very complex. So you may be thinking, okay, why should I care about these complex problems? So complex problems happen in every person's lives. Most of the times we either ignore or we find a temporary solution and we kind of try to sort out the situation. But these complex problems, once they are attended, once they are solved, they provide you the opportunity to solve the problems of large group of people. So generally, how value is created, let us say how Apple has become a billion-dollar company because they are able to solve the problems, specific problems of a billion people. So that is the reason they have become a trillion-dollar company. right? See, as individuals, we all have aspirations. Like somebody would want to maybe build a startup, or somebody want to address a problem of bullying, internet bullying, cyberbullying, or maybe somebody want to grow their business multifold, or let us say you want to land into a good design school, all right, if you're a design aspirant, right? So, or maybe a fresher looking for not just any other job, but a high paying, high growth job, right? So all these can be categorized as complex problems because there is no straightforward solution for any of these, right? So by leveraging the the three things, right? Empathy, design thinking, and use of the AI tools, you can find a most probable solution to these complex problems, which can give you the ultimate result that you're looking for. So this is what you're going to do. So once we announce the theme, we will help you identify how to solve the problem. And through series of 6 steps, I'll explain later on what all these 6 steps. Uh, the 6 steps are spread across the 2 days, right? And in each of these steps, we are basically educating you, giving you hands-on experience of accomplishing that step successfully. Now, what happens in each of the steps is there'll be a short, very short education slot where we will be exposing you to the step with examples, with powerful examples, how that step is beneficial and how to accomplish that step. And then we'll be having a small short workshop for each of the steps, introducing you to the AI tools and teaching you how to leverage those AI tools to accomplish that step. And then you are given the time to experience and apply whatever we have taught in that step. And meanwhile, parallelly, there will also be certain panel discussion by the mentors. They'll be taking up the questions of the audience or the participants, and they will be addressing their questions and also giving some examples of how that step can be accomplished. Now, you all must be thinking, what are these steps? So let me just share my screen of the steps and help you understand what steps we are talking about. All right, hold on a minute. All right, okay. Right. So you all have accessed this particular page, right? So through that, you would have registered to the event. Okay, so in this page, if you scroll down, you can see a detailed agenda of what is going to happen on day 1 and day 2. And here you can see the steps that are listed. Let me just quickly read out what the steps are. Step 1 is problem identification and validation. Now, this is one of the unique contributions of the design hackathon that we are organizing, that we are not just giving you a problem, we are enabling and empowering you to find a problem. Now, that is a very crucial skill that you as an individual should be developing. And not only identification of the problem, but also validating the problem. Is it worth solving the problem, right? So step 1 is that problem identification and validation. Step 2 is discovering deeper insights into the problem. So we'll help you to use certain tools and methodologies to understand the user better, and also discover those insights, crucial insights, and we'll be also be showcasing certain interesting case studies of the real projects, how the designers have addressed those projects, how did they identify the crucial insights, and how those crucial insights help shape up either the product or the service that they were designing. All right. The third step is ideation and validation. So coming up with a lot of ideas and also validating them. So we'll also be exposing you certain tools and prompts how you can validate, and also the traditional methods of asking your user groups, making focus groups, and asking your friends, etc., are also exposed for you to understand the various methodologies. And the end of day one, you would probably would have had a good number of ideas, and you will be in the process of validating those ideas. And for the idea validation, you may be required to create a mock-up or a prototype. You are welcome to do that. Step 4 on day 2. So the day 2 begins at 10 a.m. and the step 4 is all about documenting and presenting your process, your journey of day 1. All right. So you'll be creating 5 slides using Canva. So let us say you're new to Canva, we will help you, we'll teach you how to use Canva and create outstanding slides as well. And using AI tools to refine the content. And the documentation would be having 5 slides. Now, these 5 slides will be converted into a 1-minute video. The 1-minute video will be the final outcome each of you will be working on. All right. So creating the final 1-minute video is the step 5, and the step 6 is uploading your 1-minute video and promoting it. So the interesting thing is at each of these steps, you will be using the synergy of empathy, design thinking, and ChatGPT to accomplish your task. All right. Okay. So the 1-minute video is the outcome, and thanks to the AI, there are many tools through which you can easily create these 1-minute videos. You can also give voiceovers. It need not be your own voice. You can use the text to speech, audio tools to generate that, and we'll be helping you to use those tools effectively. And yes, so 2 days of great learning, and then what happens is all these outcomes that have been generated will naturally enter into a competition, and there is a prize pool of 3 lakh rupees for the Design Hackathon 2023. Now, these 3 lakh rupees are shared across various categories, and the best winner will be for each of the categories will be chosen, and the prizes will be given for them along with the certificates and all of that, right? So what are the essentials that you as participants will have to bring? You need to have a good laptop or a pad, and a strong broadband connection and a smartphone. These are the basic tools that you require. And of course, if you have a pen and paper and some other tools like craft paper or clay models or anything like that, that you are familiar with, you don't have to, I mean, you don't have to get overwhelmed with whatever materials that are available. If you're making a mock-up or a prototype, you can use them. The mock-up or prototype can be either physical in nature or can be digital in nature, right? But these are the essential tools that you should be having. And how do you interact with the event is that all the members will be attending the event live on YouTube, and they will be interacting with the panelists and the mentors using the question form. It's a Google form. So you will be posting your questions in that form, and our moderators will pick them up, and they'll be asking those questions to the mentors. The mentors are all design professionals, right? And they will be answering you, giving you more detailed explanations. And if you want to share an image, so we will be adding an option of uploading an image in the question form such that you can share the image, and they can see, the mentors can see what question you're asking, and they can answer that as well. And very interesting part is that you will be having a virtual design mentor. Each of you will be having a virtual design mentor. So this is part of the ChatGPT usage. So at the beginning of the day one, we will help you set up a virtual design mentor for you in your ChatGPT account using certain prompts. So that design mentor will be activated, and then you can ask the design mentor all your questions, and you would get the responses. And of course, the judgment lies with you. Okay, so you take all the inputs from various forms, like through the YouTube live interaction, or the chat GPT design mentor, and then you make the judgments, the best judgment based on your capacity, based on your understanding, and then you move forward, you take steps forward. All right. This is for all the members, but for members or participants who have shown to become the premium members, so we will be getting in touch with them personally, and we will be explaining the process. And if they follow the process, they will get the unique opportunity of joining the Zoom live session. So in which case they will be able to ask their questions directly with the mentors. So that is the advantage of the premium members. Now we had to have a control on this particular aspect, because of the scale of the event, we would not be able to allow everyone to have one-to-one interaction. So there should be some kind of a filtering process, and then we also have to ensure that the safety and decency of the event has also been protected. So that is the reason we have a premium member category. All right. Okay, so in each of those categories, you can join either as an individual participant, or you can participate in teams. All right, so we will be sharing a team form in the WhatsApp announcement community, and you use the teams form to fill the details of your team members. Okay, now these team forms have to be filled by every participant. I mean, if they're participating individually, or it has to be done by the team leader of that particular team. So other team members need not fill the form. Only one lead member of the team will be filling that form. Okay, so that we will be sharing with you shortly. So there is a large number of people of various age groups and professions are joining this event. So it's a good opportunity to network and make friends. So how do you network with these guys? So you'll have to join the Discord channel. Okay, so we will share this channel in the WhatsApp announcement group. So first step is that you got to join the WhatsApp announcement community, so such that you get access to all of this. So in WhatsApp community, the communication will be only one way, so it is only for announcements. But if you want to interact with the other participants, you can do so on the Discord channel. All right. So the WhatsApp community link will also be shared. It's already shared in the chat window, so please access it. We shall also be sharing it individually and also in the WhatsApp community group. So okay. Right. So one last appeal to all the participants is, it will be great if you can invite more of your friends and family to join, because what happens is, by participating in these 2 days of event, all of you are basically understanding and equipping yourself with a life skill set, which is very, very invaluable. Whether you want to go into design, or maybe you want to go into engineering, or politics, or maybe for sports, or irrespective of the discipline where your interest lies, this skill set will be invaluable. Why? Because as an individual and as a professional, in daily life, you will face complex problems. And when you have this skill set of solving the problems, you can excel in whichever field you can get into. And this opportunity doesn't happen many times. It happens only once in a year. Let us say you want to do a course on Coursera or on Udemy, or you want to probably learn this kind of a skills. The way we are articulating and comprehensively teaching you would not happen anywhere else. So it's a great opportunity for you and your friends. So kindly invite more of your friends and family to come and join and take the benefit of the thing. All right. All right. So with that, Dion, I would like to leave it for the interaction FAQs. Let all the participants fill the question form and let us pick up the questions from there and start answering their questions.
Sure. I've reposted the important links, right? So people, if you want to ask questions, please click on the third link, which takes you to a Google form. You post a question with Google form, and we are picking up the questions from there. Manuday and Harshit Suresh, please fill in the form there. We'll make sure you get the WhatsApp links or all these links by email. All right. Because we don't want to post it, email it to everybody, just those who need it. Right. So Umesh, question from Madiha. When will the results be announced, and on what basis are they qualified as a? Will there be a second and third place too?
Right. Okay. So the prize distribution is planned for the second week of December. All right. And of course, we'll be announcing you the date and times when the celebration will be happening. And yes, there will be a judging criteria. The judging criteria will be made available for everyone on the day of event. Okay. So the first half an hour of the event, please do not miss out, because all these crucial details will be announced. Right. So the other question that was asked is, would there be 3 different prizes per category?
Second and third place too.
Second and third places. Yes. So this information will also be shared on the day of event. But having said that, the previous design hackathons, so this is the 5th edition that we are doing. All right. So in the previous hackathons, for each of the categories, there will be finalists and then winner, and then there will be overall winners as well. All right. So even to reach the finalist stage is a very commendable job, because what finalist means is that you have attended the 2 days of event, you have assimilated the knowledge, you have implemented, and you have created the 1-minute video and you have uploaded it. That itself shows your commitment to learning and your commitment to solve world problems. And only those people who have successfully uploaded their 1-minute video in the format, in the specific format that we request you to do, only are shortlisted as the finalists. Okay. So that itself is a very highly commendable achievement, and they all will be given digital certificates. Okay. And yes, there will be category winners and an overall winner for each of these categories as well.
Okay, that's great. Lot of questions coming in. Good. Nakshatra. Okay, so some of the questions have been addressed already, but Umesh will briefly talk about these. So Nakshatra is asking, are the groups announced yet? Umesh, if you could please probably repeat your clarification on that.
On the groups?
Yeah, groups. Have people been put into groups yet? The answer is no, not yet.
Right. Okay. So see, in the previous hackathons, we used to do that. We used to give the option for the participants to either choose their own members, or if not, we used to match them based on their interest levels and etc. But for Design Hackathon 2023, we are not going to create those groups, those team members. It will be the responsibility of the individual participant to find their own team members, and you will have to let us know who will be your team members. And each team member, first of all, should have registered through this page. They would have paid, and they would have filled a Google form. Okay, all the participants, all the team members and the participants, they will have to do this process first and then fill the team formation um, form. All right, so that is how the teams will be recognized.
Okay. There's an interesting question here by, let me see, by Abhirami, okay, who's saying, can we participate as mother and daughter?
Yes, you're welcome. So you can participate in the category of family or group. Okay, so you're welcome. And in fact, we want to encourage that. That is the reason we have started a family or a group segment altogether. So please go ahead and join as a family.
Okay.
Now the advantage of that is multifold. I'd like to just share little points on the advantage. Now, we have also personally met many family members. Okay, so in our daily jobs, so we meet many family members. So what happens is, so most probably dad is into some kind of a corporate job, and mom wants to start off with some kind of a startup, right? And the kids are quite talented, okay, and they would want to do something or help. As a family, they would want to create something, right? So in fact, this is a great opportunity for such kind of groups to come together and be as a team and solve together these kind of problems, right? And in fact, we have created certain use cases showcasing how certain families have leveraged uh, by participating from this event. All right, so let me just so there are certain use cases how each of the professionals or age groups can get benefited by participating in this event. So let me just share that. All right, so this is a interesting use case. It's a family of 4. So before DH23, okay, so they were all quite uh, engrossed and involved in their daily activities, whatever jobs that they have, commitments. So the sister was into jewelry making, and the brother was into, he's a computer geek, and father was into logistics, and mother was a very good home cook, right? So before DH23, they were all good in whatever they're doing individually, but after DH23, they had actually solved a problem, a complex problem, and they have come up with a solution called as global ears. Now, the solution is very interesting because they were leveraging the skills of the family members. All right, for example, uh, so they launched a brand called as Global Years, and Shruti, she became the chief designer, her creations being the core of Global Years. All right, and Meena, mom, she spearheaded the marketing using digital platforms because she was very interested in the marketing aspect. And Rajesh, Mr. Rajesh, the father, so he was very proficient in the supply chain and logistics. So he ensured that that knowledge has been used to get bulk orders and ship them worldwide. And Ajay, so he was a computer geek, so he has used his skills to build the website. All right. So this way they have come together to uh, leverage on this synergy of empathy, design thinking, and Gen AI, and they have basically transformed their tomorrow by coming together and leveraging the skills. All right. So this is a small case study that we have put up. Yes, if you are participating, if you're thinking of participating individually, think of opportunities to involve your parents or your cousin brothers or family members and etc. etc. Come together. See, this world currently is the world of collaboration. You have to collaborate to do something great. Okay, you can leverage on your own skills and go forward. Right. In fact, I was attending the design days, the Salesforce design days other day, and I was attending to this talk by Alicia D'Souza. I hope most of you would know. So she's a designer, and she's into illustration, and she has created um, her own brand. Okay. Now she does all the illustrations and etc. And she has partnered with somebody else who does the selling, right? And they started as a small company, and they have grown to a position where they're able to support a small team of people, team of professionals, and grow together, right? So it is important that you find the right team member. They may have similar skills as what you're having or a different skill set, but this collaboration will help you leverage your potential and create something very interesting. All right, Dion?
Right. Yeah, right. So few questions here. Habib is asking, what are the exact timings of the event, 18th and 19th, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.? All right, Habib, please make a note of that. Vinit is asking, is there going to be a project on interaction design, UI UX design, brand design? If yes, then which one?
Right. Okay. So as we were talking about the purpose of the design hackathon and how we are organizing it, so we start off with the theme, and we help the participants to find a problem worth solving. Now, the solution of the problem that they are working on could be either a product or a service. It is up to them. How would they want to address that problem? Okay. So whatever you have said, Dion, the branding, UI, UX, interfaces, etc., all that comes as part of the service, a service solution. All right. So they can either do it as a service solution, or they can take up a product solution as well, product approach as well. Okay.
All right. So, Vineet, hope you got clarity on that. So, if you're interested, whatever your skills are, you focus on that, create a product out of it, or create a solution out of it, or describe the solution through your art or through your skills of whatever, maybe sketching or UI UX design. That's up to you, right? Now, Manoj is asking, do I have to join the Discord link? Because I've already made my group. I already have a group, so do I need to join the Discord group?
Right. So within your team members, you can choose different ways of coordinating. The advantage of the Discord group is that you can reach out to other participants who are not in your team, and it's an opportunity for you to network with others. All right. So that is the purpose of the Discord group.
Cool. Which brings us to the next question, which is from Prahansa, who's asking, what is the minimum number of people required in the team?
Right. So as we said, the participants can also participate as an individual member. So 1 is minimum, 5 is maximum for a team.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So look out for those team members. We'd be happy if you join in as an individual as well, right? But many questions regarding these team members, which I will take in a little bit. So Rishita Verma is asking, I signed up as an individual. Will I be assigned into a group, or do I have to work individually? So Ritisha, this question has been addressed. You can work individually if you want, or if you want a group mate to work with, you can join the Discord group and look for someone who shares your thoughts or you think you could work with, and then sign up with them, right? But if you do decide to sign up, y'all will get a link to fill in details of your group. That's at a later stage. So when that is announced, you fill in that. One person only fills in from the group. Both or all the members do not need to fill that in. Mahika is asking, which brings me to another point. If you all are signing up as a group, you'll need to pay your registration fee for every member, right? So if it's a group of 2, only 2 members pay individually. If it's a group of 3, only 3 members pay individually. If it's a group of 5, 5 of you all pay together. Or you all could pay individually. Yeah. Okay.
They pay individually, but they inform us as they'll be participating as a team together.
Sure. Mahika is asking, how should we coordinate as a team, and what will be each team member's job as the whole program is online and all of us will be at home?
Right. Okay. So, see, as a team, when you're working together, you know the strengths and weaknesses of your team members. So you can distribute the work as per your strengths and weaknesses and start working on those tasks. All right. So we are not going to monitor how you're going to work as a team together. Okay. But the advantage of working in a team is that you can leverage the skills, and the quality of output can also be greatly enhanced. All right. If you're working individually, sometimes you may get lonely in this roller coaster ride. So I was especially talking about the experience that you are expected. All right. So see, as with solving any complex problem, the design thinking process itself is a little bit chaotic. All right. Which means that because you are trying to find a solution for something which is not existent. Okay, so if you know everything all together, then the journey is very easy. But when you're going on an uncharted journey, there could be many ups and downs that you may have to face, right? Now, if you are working individually, this journey could be a little lonely. Okay, if you have a team member, so you can share your emotions with them, your ideas with them, and collaboratively work and come out victoriously. So that is the advantage of working in a team. Okay.
All right. Interesting question from Mahika, who say, are the participants who are not in DQ Labs allowed to be in teams with people who are in DQ Labs?
Yeah, so it is open for everyone. It is open for everyone. So you can team up with either your classmates or those of your friends who are staying in your apartment or from your previous school. So the Design Hackathon is open for students all across India. All right.
Okay. So a couple of people are asking, when is the last day for registration?
The last date for registration is so around 15th of November, because after that, it will be very difficult for us to onboard and brief you and make you prepare for the event and etc. So 15th of November is a cutoff. So 10 days from now.
Okay. So Sahasra and Nakshatra, I hope your question is answered. Netra is asking, can I form a group even if we are in different cities?
Oh yeah, you're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. We'll be very happy to see such kind of a participation. So yes, even from different cities, you can participate.
Okay. Maitli Mishra is asking, will all the participants get a certificate or only the winners? So what if I'm not a what if I'm not a winner? What if I'm not a finalist? Will I get a certificate?
Right. So all the participants will get a participation certificate, and all those who have successfully uploaded their 1-minute video will be shortlisted as the finalists, and then we will be having winners.
Okay. So this comes down to the question from Durga Darshini, who's asking, how do we show our 1-minute video?
All right. So with that, so let me share the winning ideas of last 2 years design hackathons. So that will help you understand and also set a benchmark in terms of what students have done in the past and what is expected out of you. Okay, so let me share the video here. In fact, if you go onto this InstaMojo page, you can actually find these 2 links, but let me play one after the other. So this is the overall winners presentation of DH23.
Hi, we're Aditi and Ananya, and for the topic reuse and ref.
By the way, so the 1-minute video that we're talking about is that which is in this square box here. Okay, so that is a 1-minute video. So there will be certain kind of a branding that you will have to format, that you will have to follow, and this rectangular space is where you will be adding your images and etc. And the video will be that. All right. So let me play the video here.
Refuse. We've chosen the issue of non-biodegradable waste caused by improper disposal of surgical masks. We conducted a survey through which we found that more than 70% of the people prefer surgical masks over cloth ones, and more than 60% of them dispose their masks immediately after use.
We devised a method to reduce the frequency of disposal of masks and thereby reducing the wastage while retaining the comfort of wearing a single mask, thus accomplishing both our goals.
Designed a pouch with 2 open ends that will be made of high quality cotton. The surgical mask will be inserted into the pouch and worn by the user. This pouch will give the protection of a double-layered mask and would be user-friendly, as they need not go through the discomfort of wearing 2 pairs of strings.
As you can see in this prototype, the pouch can be extended along with the surgical mask and is comfortable to use. Not only that, it is pocket-friendly as one can reuse the pouch after washing and would reduce the disposal of masks and the resultant pollution by a considerable amount.
All right. So that was the theme. The theme of 2021 was reuse and refuse, and that was the overall winning idea. Now let us see the DH23, where the theme was India at 100, and let us see how these guys have solved the problem.
Exponential rise in population causes strain on natural resources. As overpopulation in India is on a steady hike, real estate and agriculture are becoming major concerns. This urges India to find a sustainable solution. We have designed a pod for large-scale extraterrestrial agriculture. Multiple ideas were involved in the process of this ideation and were selected through Moscow method. Now, let's get to the UI part. First, we are received with a register page where you can enter your details for verification purposes. Then, after the registration, you can see a live feed of what's happening. Then you can check the overall status of the plants growing, like the completion rate of the plants, where the status, expected time and oxygen rate. By this, it sums up the UI of the pod.
All right, so I'll also like to play a little testimonial of 2021.
Hello, I'm Maya.
Hello, I'm Sharanya.
The hackathon was filled with experiences and learnings. Throughout the 2 days, we found ourselves challenged. It was a really intense yet rewarding experience. We spent the first day taking our idea to the very finishing stages before deciding at 10 p.m. that it didn't work. After a lot of brainstorming, we came up with our winning idea. We worked on it early in the morning before being able to put it across to our design faculty and mentor.
We're very grateful to our design mentor, Ms. Muskan Ban, and our design faculty, Mr. Manda Kale, for guiding and encouraging us whenever required. We would like to end this video by saying that we really appreciate and love this experience that we have had during the course, of the Design Hackathon, and we'll look forward for more such opportunities.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. All right, Dion, over to you.
Cool. Right. So few more questions. Netra, we've discussed this. You can participate as an individual. It's not compulsory to participate as a team. So answered that question. Vineet and Nakshatra, again, questions that have been answered. Name all the categories which we can participate in. And Nakshatra has asked, how do you choose which category to work in, like product design or graphic design? So again, this question has been, both these questions have been addressed. You can choose what you want to participate in. We're not, so you can choose whether you're designing a product or a service. It's up to you, whether it's a graphic, whether it's UI UX, whether it's architecture, whether it's interior design. Whatever you do has to be around the theme of the problem given to you. It could be engineering. It could be any aspect. There's a gray box that's popping up on this on your screen.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Right. Lovely question by Madiha, who's asking, is there a possibility that the idea we come up with will be a reality in future? In a sense, will our ideas be considered by a company or an organization that align our idea and want it to be a reality as much as we want it? Will we get the credits too?
Right. Okay. So first of all, whatever ideas that you generate, you will be the proprietor of those ideas. All right, that's number one. Secondly, if there are any potential and good ideas, we will help you to reach out to the right people to see if that can be commercialized, such that the ideas can be brought in reality. All right, so we'll also help you with a path how you can work towards that. See, one aspect, one of the very important qualities each one of us should have is that entrepreneurial shit. The what do you call the what do I say?
Spirit, entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah, the spirit to make things happen. All right, so you're solving a problem that is at one level, but the outcome, the real value of that solution comes when it is executed. So you should also know how to get it executed. All right. Of course, in the design hackathon, you come up with a solution and you present the solution, and then the next step follows. All right. So if you are enthusiastic to bring that solution to reality, so we are there to help you to work towards that. Okay.
Umesh, there's a couple of questions here, again related to the categories. All right. So maybe we could probably talk a little bit differently about this aspect. Okay. So students, let's say students designing a product, will they be judged with everyone participating, or do they participate in their own groups, and will they compete with their own groups and compete to win in their own groups?
All right. Okay. So we have different groups. Okay. For example, one of the groups is students 8 to 10. Okay. Other group is 11 to 12. And then we have UG, PG fresher groups. And then we have the professionals, employees group. And then we have business and startup groups. And then we have families, right? So, and we also have homemaker and teachers group. All right. So each of these groups are judged at a group level. Okay. And they'll be having their separate prizes. Okay. Now within this group, let us say grade 11 to 12. All right. Now, their solutions will be categorized into two areas, whether it is a tangible solution or an intangible solution. If it is a tangible solution, it could be something that you can touch and feel. I mean, the final outcome that you're suggesting has to be maybe a garment, maybe a dress, maybe a furniture piece, maybe a product, or maybe an automobile, etc., etc. So, which is basically a tangible outcome, right? And the intangible one could be an experience, right? So it could be a kind of a UX UI, or maybe an app, or maybe a animation, or a short film, or etc., etc. So they are categorized as the intangible experiences. So basically, we are talking about either the products or services, right? So so all the students who have come up with different kinds of solutions, so we will be taking the best of those solutions, and those the one that solves the problem in the best way, following the design process and the technology that we are teaching them, would be the overall winner. Okay, so see, you may be, the problem is the moment you say, I mean, this we have seen the last year as well. All right, so students have signed up, or participants have signed up for a specific category. Some said, okay, I'm interested in product design, automotive design. Some said re-engineering category, or etc., etc., animation, and etc. So the moment we have announced the theme, they wanted to change the categories, right? And it happened because the solution that they want to come out, they initially participated in a product category, but they want to actually create an app as a solution, right? So to minimize these kind of confusions, number one, and then also you see that, let us say you are designing a garment, but based on the theme, they want to do a futuristic kind of a garment where there is a lot of interaction that is involved in it, and which has a interface for that particular garment to interact with. Okay, so where do you actually categorize it? Would you categorize it as a UI UX category, or it's a fashion category? So there's a lot of confusion that will be there. All right, so, and the way the industry is also evolving, one differentiation is very sure: either it is a product related solution or a service related solution. So that is the reason we have in the DH23 we have simplified it, and we have made it as either a product category or a service category. So under product category, you get automotive, fashion, furniture, shelter, architecture, all of that. And under the service category, you have the UI UX, AR VR, gaming, animation, and all those solutions. All right, so you don't have to really worry which category you want to join before the event starts. You can, as you are trying to solve the problem, you would get more clarity whether it will fit into the product segment or the service segment, and then you can pitch your submit your idea or 1-minute video accordingly.
Yeah. So all product related submissions will be judged together, and all service related submissions will be judged together, right? So lots of questions on that front. Hope we have been able to answer that to your satisfaction. Here Dubey is asking, what do we have to design, and would we get assistance? Here, I hope this question has been answered. Yes, you can design a product or a service, and yes, you would get assistance to use the tools that we've discussed earlier, right? That is using AI as a tool to be your personal mentor. Yeah. So here, would we get a mentor? There will be overall, maybe Umesh, you can cover this again. Would we get a mentor?
Yeah. All right. So yes, regarding mentors, right? So We will facilitate a virtual mentor, okay, AI design mentor, and we will tell you how you can set up an AI design mentor. That's number one. And number two, you will also have mentors in terms of panelists all through the event who will be taking your questions, your personal project questions, and will be helping you answer those specific questions. Now that will be telecasted live on YouTube. So two mentors. One is AI mentor, design mentor. Number two is a personal physical mentor, but the mentoring will be happening at a panel level.
Yeah. So there's also a question. Madhi has also asked, who are the judges?
Right. Okay. So we shall be sharing the judging criteria and the judges of the outcomes on the day of the event. So the first half an hour of the event is very, very crucial. So do not miss that particular duration.
All right. Umesh, can you check the chat box, please? In the meantime, Vikram has asked a question. Prisha has asked a question. Will we be having more of these sessions before the event begins?
Dion, sorry, I could not get that.
So Prisha is asking, will we have more of these sessions before the event begins?
Let us see. Let us see. As more and more people are joining, so we plan to do one more session. So it will be announced in the WhatsApp community. So please join the WhatsApp community if you have not joined. Okay.
Utkarsh Bajpa is asking, what will happen after first round? So Utkarsh, maybe we need a little more elaboration on that. On your question, what will happen after the first round? Right. So maybe if you could rephrase that question, and that'll give us a little more clarity. Ritisha Verma is asking, what would be the last time to submit the final video? What's the time limit they get to submit the final video?
Right. By 6 p.m. on 19th of November is the cutoff time by which you should have completed your 1-minute video and you upload it.
Okay.
So 6 p.m. 19th of November.
Right. So Vikram, links for the tools, please. We shared the discussion links, on those links. So those links you could use, and any other links we'll share in the next few days, especially to sort out the groups. So all of that we'll share over the next few days. All right. So we look forward to that. Yeah. So Manade is asking, would it be possible to send the WhatsApp link via email because you're unable to access WhatsApp right now? Yes, Manade, we'll make sure our team sends you that by email. We have your email address here. We'll make sure you get that. Here, Adobe is asking, would we have to make a prototype for our project here? Not necessarily. Umesh, maybe you want to elaborate on that?
Yeah, so depending on your solution, what solution it is, you may have to present the solution, right? So maybe it can be presented either through a physical prototype or a virtual prototype, right? So if you are able to get into making the prototype within the time limit, nothing like it. For example, if you see the DH21 winners, they have created the sleeve for the mask. That's a prototype. All right. So that is something which can be done, doable within the time limit and the constraints that they have, and they were able to do that. Right. So you are encouraged to do the prototype, whether either it is physical or virtual.
So Abhirami is asking, what's the minimum age to participate in this? Because the daughter's 12 years old. Do we have a minimum age, Umesh?
Right. So, so minimum age to participate as an individual. All right. So I'll tell it is in terms of the grade. So grade 8. All right. But let us say your daughter or your children are younger, so you can accompany them and join as a family. Okay, because they also might require some kind of an assistance, right? Because we'll be using some technology tools, and they may require access to those tools, right? And a certain understanding to use those tools. So as a parent, you can help them. So you both together can join as a family. All right, if it is below grade 8.
Yeah. So, brings me to Vineet's question. Can 11th and 12th graders be in a group with UG students along with a teacher?
Oh, yeah. So if you want to participate like that, you can participate as a family or group. Okay. So the idea is that, see, for example, group 8 to 10. Okay. In that group, only the students of 8 to 10 may participate either individually or as a team. But let us say they want to include a teacher into that, then they will have to join as a family or a group. Okay, because you are inviting another team member of a different caliber altogether, right? So for that reason.
All right. So I hope that clarifies to everyone here. That's a very good question, and I hope that clarifies. So maybe if you all would like to, you all could share this information with your family and teachers and groups, and maybe they could form their own groups as well, or you all could participate together. Yeah. So Madiha is asking, can we take the help or suggestions or of other experienced people that we know who aren't participating?
Sure. You can definitely do that. All right. See, so the design process is such a way that you naturally involve various stakeholders. Stakeholders means various people, various expertise, having various expertise, right? So there's nothing wrong in taking suggestions from others who are not part of your team. Okay, so you're welcome. So they are like, if it is a design professional, so they are acting like a design mentor for you, right? So you're welcome. You can do that.
Okay. Right. So a lot of repeated questions, but I'll touch upon them anyway. What does it mean to sign up as a team or individually? Trisha, you sign up by filling the form and paying the registration fee. After a few days, we'll share a link. I hope you've joined the groups, the WhatsApp group or the Discord group. We'll share the link for you to inform us who your team member is. All right. So hope that is clear. Trupti is asking, do we get to choose our own question or will we be assigned a problem given? Your question is incomplete, but would we be assigned a problem given? Right? Again, this question has been addressed. You'd be given a common theme, and to address that theme, you can interpret it and find a solution. You can identify a problem and find a solution. That problem and solution could be either a product or a service, right? So hope this also clarifies Ritisha's question, who's saying what categories can we take part in? So the categories are either product or service. Will it be chosen by us or will it be informed to us? No, you'll have a theme and you can address that. Yashanka is asking, when will this meeting end? So Yashanka, this meeting is scheduled to end at 5 p.m. But if we are able to address all questions earlier, then we can probably close earlier. Ishani Das is asking, do we have to make the 1-minute video before the event? So Umesh, a little more clarity on that.
All right. So you would make the video before the finishing of the event, right? Because see, in these 2 days, you will be exposed to many thought processes and concepts and how to do that, and you will be applying those in for the problem that you have chosen to solve. And we'll also teach you how to create that video, in what format, and how you got to create, what should be the content, etc. Everything will be explained to you during the event. So you should be finishing and uploading the video by 6 p.m. on day 2, which is 19th of November. All right.
Okay.
So you would not do anything before the event because you would not know what the theme is, what problem you are solving, how you are solving. You have no idea, right? So you cannot. There is no way you can create and upload a video before the event.
Okay. So Durga Darshini is asking, will we be given time time to create the 1 minute video? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah,
Durga
of course,
Darshini,
yes.
go on, Amish.
Right. So let me share my screen to show the agenda. Right. So if you see the agenda, and this creating a final 1 minute video is step 5. And this happens between 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Right. So in this, each team member or each team, basically, they will be able to create a 1 minute video in the prescribed format. And we'll also tell you the art of storytelling, creating 1 minute script using AI tools, creating 1 minute voiceover, audio and video syncing, generating the video, downloading the video, discussing the steps in detail. So within these 2 hours of time, you will learn, and also you make the video, 1 minute video. All right. So you would have enough time to do that. So you should not worry. You should be able to do within that time limit that we have set for you.
And we'll handhold you with that. We'll show you how you can create 1 minute video. Yeah. You don't need to worry about that. Prisha is asking, how do we register as a team? Because she's registered as an individual, but did not have the option to decide whether or not she'd be participating as an individual or a team. And so Prisha, you'll be getting the link to participate as to inform us about your team members, but there's a deadline. All right. So you need to figure out your team members before at least the 15th of November and inform us, because that's when it would end, those registrations. Right. So Prisha, hope that answers your question. Nakshatra, again, a question that has already been covered. Are all the categories going to be judged together? No. Products will be judged separately and services will be judged separately. Within products or services, you have students from class 8 to 10. They will be judged together. Students in class 11 and 12 will be judged together, and so on and so forth. Right? So Nakshatra, hope you have answered. Please give me a thumbs up if you understood that question. The answer to that question. Yeah. And finally, we have a question from Durga Darshini. What kind of projects will we get and how will we give the answers to you? Again, Durga Darshini, I hope this has been clarified so far, but maybe we could take this again. What kinds of projects will we get and how will we give the answers to you? Right? So for each step of the process, you can see Umesh's screen right now. The schedule is visible. For each step of this process, we will help you make one creative for this, right? So that is the creative that you need to prepare for each step. So from 10:35 to 1 p.m., we'll be taking you through problem identification. So you'll have to make a creative for that. So it could be a sketch, it could be anything, artwork or digital output, or maybe a series of photographs, a collage of photographs, whatever. So all of that will help you to create one slide for that. And then as you go through the event, you create those 6 slides or 5 slides, and then you put that into a video format. We will help you with this entire option. And then you will have to upload it into a particular website. We'll give you a link for submission. So you'll have to upload it there, and that's how you will give the answers to us or give your solutions to us. So you upload it onto a certain platform. And once you upload it there, then you can share it and, get everyone to buy into your idea. Yeah. So we've handled all questions other than Manuday's question, which is a request to email the links. Abhirami is asking, will there be a theme or a topic for the ideation challenge? If yes, when will the topic be given? So Abhirami, yes, the topic will be given at 10 a.m., around between 10 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. on the 18th. Okay, so there will be a theme given, and you would need to create a solution. So for example, India at 100 was the theme last year. Now, if you envision India having flying cars, you create flying cars as your solution. If you envision Indians, wearing some fat clothes that protect you from pollution, then you create that. Or if you say we need, or like the winners did, they said, you know what, we need to move to another planet, right? How do we create life on another planet? So that was a very visual solution, a UI UX solution, right? So that was another thing. So you decide what solution you can have. Yeah, I hope that answers your question. Please do give us a thumbs up if you've understood the question. One more question from Tapash Biswas, who's saying, which one is the best topic as per the speaker? All right. Which is the best topic? So Tapash, maybe if you could elaborate on your question a little more, but there is no best topic. Okay, so there is a theme, and to that theme you either create a product or service, and from that we will judge, or rather not us, there will be a panel of judges who would give you more details on that, or who would evaluate you over, across certain parameters, right? So that's how you would be judged as a winner or the best, right? But there would be finalists as well. So bear in mind, it's not only the winners, it's also the finalists, it's also people who qualified. So fantastic options there. And at any stage you reach, you are doing fabulous. Harshit Suresh is asking, will we be graded on the number of likes, or will we be graded on the project itself? Umesh.
Right. So the social media promotion is also one of the criterias for the judging. So the number of likes, comments, shares that your post has garnered will also be considered for the final judging. So it will have certain percentage of weightage in the entire judging criteria. But yes, so it will also be considered.
Okay. So Umesh, we're done with all the questions.
All right. Okay.
Yep. So good. So we hope this has helped everyone clarify their doubts and clear their doubts. And is there anything else? Yeah.
I think that is all. Really looking forward for the 18th and 19th. There's a lot of action that is going to happen, and a lot of learnings, especially with the introduction of AI. You would see how you can become kind of a superpower in terms of ideation, in terms of finding the problems, and etc. Right? So it will be a great 2 days of learning, and looking forward for everybody's enthusiastic participation. So we still have got time, so you can invite your friends. You can become, ask your friends to become your team members. You can join as a family or group. do not miss out this opportunity of learning. It is a very, very rare opportunity where the entire thing is being done by the designers and the design professionals. So do not miss out. I cannot stress more than that.
Absolutely. And so for those who have not registered yet, don't wait till the last date. We suggest that you register within the next couple of days. And if you have any friends or family who would want, don't wait for the last minute. Please tell them to register immediately. Even if they don't have a partner to partner with, let them register and figure that out along the way. Right? All right. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, everyone.
So,
Yes, go on.
so we can join like as two also, right?
Yes. A team of two is also more than welcome to participate.
And so, like, why do we have to post it on social media? Like what? Like the one.
You're saying the final video?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Umesh?
Right. So we will tell you, we will brief you where it has to be done and how you got to share and how we'll be tracking the likes, comments, shares, and etc. So all these modalities will happen during the last leg of the event. That is on 19th of November, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. is dedicated for briefing you and helping you achieve that. All right. So please stay tuned for that particular moment.
Okay, so thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
So also, could you send the Discord link for the?
Yeah, we'll post it in the comments once more.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Okay. All right, Umesh.
All right. Thank you so much, Dion. And thank you for all the participants and the mentors who have attended and are looking forward for the 18th and 19th. Thank you all.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Rohit, you can stop.